Are you looking for information on how to invest in cryptocurrencies? Then you are in the right place. In times of economic uncertainty such as the one that has characterized the last 12 months not only in Italy but all over the world, anyone who has some savings set aside is always looking for alternative investment solutions, that stroke of luck that allows you to risk little and get good returns. Of course, no path is risk-free, but one area that is increasingly jumping to the attention of investors is definitely the field of cryptocurrencies. It involves investing in the buying and selling, but also online trading, of Bitcoin and all the other virtual currencies that have sprung up subsequently and are becoming increasingly popular. If you are unfamiliar with this world, continue reading this guide to find out whether it is worth investing in cryptocurrencies and how best to get started with this new investment. How to invest in cryptocurrencies. After looking at all the best cryptocurrency platforms, you need to figure out how to go about getting started in investing in this area. A premise is due. It is true that virtual currencies are a very interesting form of investment that allows you to earn even large amounts of money. However, it is not a risk-free solution. Like all forms of investment, whether it is online trading, buying shares on the stock exchange or other forms of investment that provide large gains but also many risks, virtual coins can also put your capital at risk, especially if you do not have experience in the field and do not know the secrets of investing specifically. In order to be able to invest and earn money, study, application and constant work are essential, as well as, of course, choosing the right platform that can help you manage all these activities more easily, through the use of the most useful tools. In any case, it takes a lot of caution and you should start by investing a small part of your savings. How to start investing in cryptocurrencies. If you are new to cryptocurrency and have absolutely no idea how to go about it, here are some tips for getting started investing in cryptocurrencies. First, you need to set a budget to invest in it. To avoid making rash choices, consider this amount as if it is already lost at the start, so that you are not tempted to spend all your savings. After you have chosen the platform most in line with your needs, do not launch yourself headlong into this adventure but be cautious and, above all, train yourself, thanks to the use of demo accounts, and train with the online courses that the most serious platforms make available to users. Only after you feel you are really ready can you start employing real money, knowing that every trade puts you in a position of risk of losing your investment. Some platforms, such as eToro, allow you to take advantage of a service called social trading that allows you to observe and possibly copy investments made by more experienced traders, so you have a better chance of success. Does investing in cryptocurrencies pay off? All that has been said so far should certainly not scare or discourage you but simply be a spur to use caution, especially when you cannot call yourself an expert in the field. If, however, you are wondering whether or not it is worth investing in cryptocurrencies, the answer can only be positive. To get an idea of how profitable this form of investment can be, just think that when Bitcoins made their appearance they were worth only a few cents, so much so that there is a legend of a pizza place that, for a couple of pizzas, was paid with about 10,000 Bitcoins. Today the same most famous virtual coins on the market are worth just over 33,000 euros each, and it has been just a few years since those famous pizzas. All this should simply make you realize that cryptocurrencies can be a profitable form of investment, but always if you use intelligence and caution. Why invest in cryptocurrencies? Industry experts agree that cryptocurrencies are the form of financial speculation of the future. It is no mystery, in fact, that online is increasingly present in everyone's lives and that the trend in the near future is for the network to become more and more important in everyone's daily lives. In this scenario, it is not difficult to imagine that virtual currencies, which are untied from any national economic system, represent the money of the future. Another aspect that makes this form of investment worthwhile is the fact that to buy or sell cryptocurrencies there is no need to pay, in theory, any commission, so it is pure profit. There is no need to manage them in any way, because they simply have to be bought and stored until it is more convenient to sell them. They do not take up space because they do not physically exist. It is true, however, that they run a greater risk of online theft. Even the most reputable platforms apply very effective security systems. Which cryptocurrencies to invest in? The answer to this question is also very relative because it depends on so many different factors. Generally speaking, the easiest answer might be just Bitcoin because it represents the most well-known cryptocurrency with the highest value. In reality, however, the gain is realized when you buy the virtual currency at a negligible amount and can sell it at a much higher price. If you reason with this in mind, surely the best choice is to bet on a virtual currency that has many chances of seeing its value triple. Valuable help in choosing can come to you in this regard from those platforms that allow you to follow the performance of different cryptocurrencies in real time. Of course, it takes some sensitivity to figure out which ones can break through the threshold of a certain value that is considered by experts to be interesting, but in reality, with a little study and constant in-depth analysis of market data, you can develop the necessary sensitivity. An alternative solution is always to copy the moves of more experienced traders. How much to invest in cryptocurrencies? To answer this question, one must refer to the specific situation of the investor, so it is difficult to give a precise answer. Since this is, however, a form of investment that is nevertheless considered high risk, it makes sense to follow the rules that usually apply in this area. To set the budget you will employ in this area, you can calculate a maximum percentage of 5 to 10% of the savings you have on hand. Obviously, the total amount should not all be used in a single transaction, but you should use it for your overall venture into the world of cryptocurrencies. Depending on how the first few transactions go, then, you can decide whether to withdraw the earnings and leave the budget unchanged or invest the profits in the transaction as well. In any case, as already pointed out, it is always a good idea to use a lot of caution and prepare carefully through virtual demo accounts before you start investing part of your real budget in cryptocurrencies. Investing in cryptocurrencies, risks. As already widely pointed out, the possibility of big gains is also matched by the possibility of losing everything. But what are the most common risks that lurk in investing in cryptocurrencies? First and foremost, the main risk is entrusting your money to dubious platforms that do not offer proper services, do not have the right protections, or are simply born precisely to steal investors' money. You can protect yourself from this risk, however, simply by taking care to choose only safe and reliable platforms that are authorized by CONSOB or other accredited bodies. Then there are the risks associated with any form of investment, which can go well or turn out to be a failure. Of course, the certainty of a sure gain is never there, but with study and application one can limit the risks a great deal. In any case, it is essential to invest consciously and without jeopardizing all one's savings, starting with a limited budget that can serve to familiarize oneself with this form of investment.